The Age of 17 is a brilliant film. This was released in 2016. It's written and directed by Kelly Fremon Craig, and we have a cast including Hailee Steinfeld and Woody Harrelson. I wasn't sure I'd enjoy this. Not really a fan of coming-of-age films, but I love Woody Harrelson, so of course I was going to watch it. And honestly, quite quickly, I started to enjoy this. This is about Nadine and her life as a 17-year-old. She has a lot of emotional problems because of something that happened in her past, something really awful, really tragic. I won't go into too much spoiler detail, but on top of still dealing with that, she's having problems with her friend, with her family, and it's a really challenging time for her. And it gets quite dramatic at times, but we also have a lot of comedy. Woody Harrelson's character, I love. He plays Nadine's teacher, and I'd say literally everything that comes out of his mouth is funny. Now, literally is a strong word there, but I genuinely think that's the case. I think every word he said, and I'm not just saying this because I'm biased with Woody Harrelson, but I think everything was absolutely fantastic. And in general, it's a very well-written film. There's a lot of variety in what's happening. I believed Nadine as a 17-year-old. Honestly, it made me feel a bit sick because I kind of forget how difficult life is when you're a teenager, because you have a lot of emotions, a lot of problems, but you don't really have freedom. Your brain's not fully developed yet, so you can't always see the bigger picture. And it kind of made me feel a little bit nauseous thinking back to that time. I loved being a teenager, but with the benefit of hindsight, it's a really challenging time. And I think the film does a really great job of highlighting that. Nadine is a very likeable character. Not all of the characters are likeable, but they're all very well written. And Woody Harrelson's character as Max Bruner, her teacher, I loved. I absolutely loved. Very funny film in places. Quite emotional in others. I'd say it never gets too heavy. And sometimes it deals with quite heavy topics, but in a way that's lighthearted. Sometimes it deals with heavy topics and it allows it to be serious for a couple of minutes or a couple of scenes or however long is necessary to portray those emotions. And I think the balance is perfect. As I said, I wasn't expecting to like this. I certainly wasn't expecting to love it. I don't really care for coming-of-age dramas. Even when I was coming of age, I wasn't really a huge fan of them. And I only watched it because Woody Harrelson's in it. And I'm really, really pleased I had a reason to check it out because it's a great story, very well-written characters, brilliant performances. It's a really solid film. Even if you think it's not for you, I'd say give it a go. Certainly it's not going to be for everybody, but as I said, didn't think I'd care for it much, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. If you've been on the fence about it, definitely check it out. And if it sounds like your kind of film, then absolutely, I think you will love it. I'd love to know what you think of it. In the UK, it's currently on Now TV, and I'd say it's absolutely worth seeking out. The Age of 17 is an amazing film, fabulous narrative, very well executed, great characters and performances, very funny at times, emotional at others, very well balanced. It's a pretty fabulous film. And if it sounds like it appeals to you, or maybe even not, I'd say The Edge of 17 is a film that's most certainly worth watching.